right, so looking cool. We'll set it off. How you guys doing today?
Doing good, man. It's a really nice day. We're next to Six Flags, so we're going to be riding some roller coasters later. So It's going very well.
Very cool. It's got to be one of the perks. Being on the Warped Tour, there's a lot of stops, a lot of days. Everyone thinks that when you go on tour, it's fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're here, you're there.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like the same city everywhere you go. It's just, different weather sometimes.
Oh, yeah, like in Las Vegas, what is it? It's like, 86, 87, something like that? It's really nice. At Las Vegas, they were topped out at 113 degrees.
Oh, wow.
And it was on black asphalt.
They measured the black asphalt, and at one point it was 130 degrees. Like, the ground was that. Like, if you sat down, you could burn yourself.
Oh, yeah.
So naturally, what I'm wearing right now is what we wear on stage, regardless of weather. So we're all dressed up to the nines on stage, regardless whether it's 1,000 degrees out or nothing. But it's a good time. We're having a blast. We're working hard. It's a really amazing opportunity. So we're taking full advantage of it.
Very cool. The Warped Tour's got to be a nice experience because you're getting new fans, you're getting people that's not used to you. But there also is downfalls. You guys only get to play for a couple of minutes.
I like to think of it as like the best and worst time of your life. Like it's amazing. Like there's so many awesome fans you get to meet. There's so many bands that you love, but you can watch side stages. Bands you can hang out with, drink a beer with. Like it's the best experience ever. But at the same time, we both wake up at 7:30 every morning to go out to line, hustle, find a tent spot. I don't tear down merch until 9 o'clock at night. Like it's a long day, but and it's arduous, but it's amazing.
For a band in a position like us, the goal right now is we're starting to see everything start to take off. So this is crunch time. You have to make sure you're working hard, and you can't. There's a lot of bands out there that can tend to get an ego and think, oh, well, I'm too big to go out there and talk to people, which is so stupid. And so what we try to do is constantly be in everyone's faces. We're always at our tent, saying hello, walking around, selling CDs, and it's like I said before, it's an incredible opportunity, and you can either take full advantage of it or kind of let it slide by.
Well, especially you guys got a new release out right now, right?
Yes, we do. Cinematics reissue just came out on June 25th, so it's out now on iTunes. It's also in FYE in stores, and so stoked about it. There's 16 songs on it, and on that album there's, because we had Cinematics before, but now there's 4 new tracks, including a remix of I'll Sleep When I'm Dead, an acoustic version of Dreamcatcher, and 2 brand new songs, Kill the Lights and Partners in Crime. And Partners in Crime features our friend Ash Costello from New Year's Day, who did a killer job on the song. It's basically like a Bonnie and Clyde tale. It's like screwed up love. It's awesome. And we just shot a music video for that, which just released, which is on our Equalvision YouTube. So if you search Set It Off, Partners in Crime on YouTube, you'll find the music video. And it's what's like robbing banks and liquor stores. I don't want to give away the ending, but we're really proud of it.
We were playing around with they were real guns. They weren't loaded, but it's kind of cool just to be able to run into a liquor store with a real gun and be able to say, give me all your money and not go to jail. It's great.
Usually you don't get that opportunity. But it was a good time.
Well, now with social media out there, like YouTube, Facebook, things like that, it gives you guys another chance to get things out there.
Yeah.
Years ago, it was go to the store, go to MTV. Now it's download the music.
Yeah.
YouTube for the video.
Exactly. Social media is everything now. Even internet has changed everything. Back then, everyone has GPSs now. I can imagine touring with a map.
Yeah. Our driver used to be in a band called Matchbook Romance, and they toured around forever, and they toured without a GPS. I can't even imagine going to a new city every day and just having to estimate driving times and try to avoid toll roads. That's terrifying.
And see, that has gotten easier with the GPS thing, but as far as promoting your band, it has gotten way harder. Because now anybody can be a band. You know what I mean? Now, if you want, you can pick up a laptop, record an album on your laptop, put out a picture online, create a Facebook page, and you're a band. So the whole industry is so oversaturated with all these other artists, and not that anyone doesn't deserve it. It's harder to separate yourself and get your name out there as opposed to all these other people that are flooding the internet. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It's about finding the smart way to market your band and get your name out there, but also it's about the music, about making sure you write songs that people connect to. One thing I'm very proud of is every one of our songs has a very deep personal message. And because when we were growing up, we had bands he listened to Brand New, I listened to New Found Glory, and those lyrics got me through every tough time I ever went through.
Right.
And so that's what we try to be an outlet for people, whether it's live at our shows when we're beating ourselves up on stage, or whether we're if you're just sitting down listening to us in your room.
Yeah.
So that's what we want.
Now, with a tour like this, and obviously I know you guys are going to be touring afterwards.
Oh, yeah.
It gives you guys a chance to get out there, get the music out there, but it also gives you a chance to actually get your CDs in the fans' hands.
Yes.
Something completely different than social media nowadays. Anybody now, the computer, there's a site where they can download your in 2 seconds. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
But, you know,
Yeah.
But I mean, because like I said, we always go out to lines and hustle and stuff like that, and it's like it's kind of fun turning someone's mind who's, you know, you talk to, you play the music, like, yeah, I like it. Well, I'll just download it on iTunes or something like that. It's like, well, no, like if you buy the CD, it's actually like something you can hold on to. If your computer crashes, if anything happens, like you can take this, you can take it to a signing, get it signed, like have a real experience with something that's physical. And like as long as once you actually prove to someone that like a CD has value beyond just being songs, like that physical thing that you can hold on to, like it's a whole other thing.
Yeah.
See, what kids don't realize these days, they think being a rock star is a big party. It's non-stop fun. I mean, this is an actual job for you guys.
No, it is,
Yeah, you know what I mean?
and it's the best job in the world. It really is. I mean, it's all, you have to work hard. Like a lot of people think, like I said, like you can just start a band, but you're not going to go much further if you don't. Because the way you have to see it is, the best advice I ever got, I used to be a classical musician. I was a clarinet major. I was in a music conservatory. That was going to be my life, is orchestra. And when I was about to graduate high school, there was a clarinetist named Eddie Daniels who was the top. He's incredible. And when I went up to my band director, and he's like, all right, when you leave this room and you graduate, who's your competition? I was like, well, I'm assuming my classmates, the people that I'm working with, or you know, the people that I'm competing for in the orchestra. He's like, no, your competition is Eddie Daniels. He's like, he's going after your paycheck.
Right.
And the way I see it is, as far as we're concerned, our favorite, like one of my all-time favorite bands is Fall Out Boy. And my competition is not, you know, just the bands around us. It's like, you know, Justin Bieber, Fall Out Boy. Those people that are on top, those are the bands that we need to be working as hard as.
Yeah,
like they set the bar and we need to set it higher. And
They don't compete against, you know, tiny bands. They compete against each other, and that's why they're on top. Is because that's what, you know, the level they're at.
And it's not like, oh, right, we're going to compete them and tear them down. It's just it's a motivation, it's inspiration.
No, it's
Keep
better
going.
to have that attitude for 100%.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you're sitting there thinking that I'm just going to float through and people are going to hit me. No,
Yeah.
you're going to be out there. You're going to be hustling.
Yeah.
Just like you guys said, you're in the crowd. You're
Exactly.
meeting people. You're selling CDs.
Yes.
Yeah. And
The best thing is you guys you're friendly. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
It's so hard when a kid needs somebody that he looks up to and they're a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
You hear that story a lot,
And
unfortunately.
even when you're having a bad day, like I had a really rough day a couple of days ago. I was just like, you know, not my day. But like every time a kid came up to me, I put on a smile. I made sure to, you know, shake their hand, give them a hug, because like regardless of what I'm going through, like it's my job to be there for anyone who comes up, like regardless of why.
That's
You
their
know?
one experience, though. You know,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
what I remember.
So like, you know, because sometimes I'll meet someone and they'll be like, oh yeah, well I met this singer of this band. He was a dick. He sucked. And I'll be like, well, okay, like you have to actually think about it. Like if you didn't meet him three or four times, like a lot of people have a hard time controlling when they're having a bad day.
Yeah.
And you have to realize these are people. Like, you know,
Right.
if their parent just died, they're not gonna want to give you a hug. Like it's just the fact of it. So you have to give them a couple chances. But we always try to make sure that one chance with us is a positive one, because
We're very real with our fan base. We call it the SIO family. And what I like about that is it allows for a few things. It's, first of all, it's a really big family environment. Everyone's there for each other. We find new friends being made through our shows, which is really cool. But just like any family member, you're really blunt with them, you know? Like if your brother or sister is being a dick, you're gonna call them out.
Right.
And so if any of our family, SIO families get down to, like, listen, you need to calm down. Like, and like we can talk to them on a very personal level, and like, hey, you shouldn't act that way. You shouldn't call this person that. Like, we can literally be there for each other in a family environment, and it's so cool to me. Because that's I think that, like, that's another part of it, is we're able to talk to them about those sort of things.
Exactly.
And I like that.
Well, something like this has got to be a little bit hard for you guys too. I mean, it's not an intimate tour. It's you and a band you like. You're with, you know, what is there, 30, 40 bands?
Oh yeah.
every band, every band.
Yeah.
And
For
it's-
sure.
I guarantee you, not everyone's fucking hugging back there.
Oh yeah. And what's cool too is, like, we get to it because, like, all right, we get to tell them what bands we want them to see. Like, oh, you should go check out this, like, Sleeping Sirens at 3:30, or like they have an amazing sets, because, like, you know, we've been around like for a month on this tour so far, so we get to see and suggest to them. It's really cool.
That's really good.
It's going to be a good experience.
Yeah.
On that.
Like I keep saying, I'm in love with this tour.
I would literally do Warped Tour every day if possible. Like as hard as it is, like my body aches so often because I'm just like, I'm, you know, working a 13-hour day, and then afterwards, of course, you know, I need to let off steam. I want to hang out with all my band friends. So then I up till like 1 o'clock in the morning, drinking, hang out with a bunch of bands, and then wake up at 7:30 the next day for sometimes 6, to 10 days in a row without a break, and it's exhausting. But like, I love it. This is exactly why I'm in the music industry.
Living the dream.
Very cool. Now, for those out there that don't want to experience something with all these bands, but want to focus just on you, what
Yes.
do you guys have next after this?
After this, we are going overseas to hit Europe and the UK with Tonight Alive. After that, we're going to be doing a full US tour, which I can't say with who yet, but it's going to be incredible. We are not headlining, but we are doing support of some kind.
It'll be our largest U.S. tour yet.
Yeah.
It's really exciting.
Yeah, so that'll be really awesome. And then after that, we've been writing nonstop. We're preparing to eventually go into the studio to start working on our sophomore album, which will probably start happening at the beginning of next year.
Now, being on the road as much as you guys are, does that help influence you when you guys are writing?
Oh, completely. Like my iPhone memos are out of control.
Yeah.
'Cause like you'll see something be going through like like we said, towar's a roller coaster. You go through ups and downs, and the way we cope with things is to write. And so as soon as I get something in my head, a melody pops in my head, I just click it and write it down. So there's genuine inspiration everywhere because you see like all these amazing artists and what they're good at, and it makes you want to just go sit down and write for hours.
Right.
It's really cool.
Now, for those that want to keep track of you, what's going on next, what's the best way to reach out?
Facebook is really good. Austin's on it nonstop. Facebook.com/SetItOffBand. Our YouTube channel, I have a personal one where I do covers all the time. YouTube.com/RockManiac89. But our band one is YouTube.com/SetItOffBand. We have an Instagram, which is @SetItOffBand, and a Twitter, which is just @SetItOff. Any of those things, we're constantly on all social networks. Our individual ones as well, we're constantly interacting and talking. We would like to meet you, so come say hello to us.
Very cool. All right, guys, I appreciate everything.
Thanks a lot, man.
That was great.
That was awesome.